Three stores, one product, wildly different prices, wildly different shelf spaces, wildly different customers. I went to Target, Walmart, and GameStop in the same afternoon to buy the same exact things. Pokemon cards. And what I found is basically a live demonstration of a 600-year-old Korean principle that most brands, most creators, and most businesses still get wrong. By the end of this video, you're going to look at retail shelf completely differently. Let's get into it. Once upon a time, trading card was just what trading card. You bought a pack, you got what you got, and every card was worth roughly the same as every other card sitting next to it in the shelf. And every day, that's still technically true on the surface level. Walk into almost any store in America, and Pokemon cards are treated like one of the undifferentiated categories. Trading cards lumped uh, next to stickers and party favors. Same barcode logic, same impulse buy near the checkout placement, and same assumption that a card is a card. But here's what most people do not clock. A store selling a card matters just as much as the card itself. And that's not an accident. It is the exact same principle I talked about with the Jang-in, the ancient Korean master craftsman action where one who survives history weren't generalists, they were the ones who went narrow. Retailers do this too, and they realize it or not. Some stores niche down hard on who they're selling to, and some don't niche down at all. And the difference is invisible until you actually go and stand in the all three aisles on the same day, which exactly what I did. Until one day I decided to stop theorizing about this and just test it. Three stores, same city, same afternoon, same goal. Buy Pokemon cards and pay attention to everything: the shelf space, the price, the crowd, the way the product was displayed, the way staff talked about it. First stop, Target.
No Pokemon cards back here, just a bunch of NBA, baseball, football, Mega, NFL, Tops, Prism. Oh, we do have some Pokemon stuff. Cards, card box, $9.99. Trading cards, NBA, Pokemon, Mewtwo, 4-pack. 4 pocket for 4
Because
loot
of that,
boxes.
I walked into Target expecting the cards to be an afterthought, and that's basically what they were. Pokemon cards at Target sit in the toy aisle next to the Hot Wheels and the Barbie. The packaging is locked behind plastic case security cases and time, which tells you something on its own. High theft risk means high perceived value. High perceived value. But the presentation still says generic toy collectible. The pricing is retail standard, no premium, no discount. Target isn't trying to be a destination for the card collectors. They're trying to catch the parents who already are there buying detergent and sees a pack on its way out to checkout. This is everyday version of the product. Target hasn't niched down into the card market. The cards on the SKU in the sea of thousands. Broad store, broad shelf, broad customer. No Jang in energy here. This is the equivalent of bulk common cards from my last video. Not bad, just undifferentiated. That's stop no one. Broad, generalist, convenient, forgettable. Let's go to Walmart.
It doesn't look like there's any Pokemon cards here at Walmart.
Because of that, I had a baseline. So I drove to Walmart expecting more of the same. And in some ways I got it, but the difference actually told me more than the similarities. Walmart dedicates noticeably more shelf space to trading cards than Target does. There's a reason. Walmart's customer base skews towards value shoppers and bulk buyers, and the store clearly has responded to stocking more volume, more multi packs, blasters, and value bundles. The price per card is often lower here because of the bundle economics. Buy more, pay less per unit. That's Walmart's whole identity bleeding into this one category. They didn't buy into niching or trading card retailers. They niched into the volume and value, and cards just inherited that positioning. This is actually a subtle version of specifically is Walmart is generalist isn't a generalist by accident. A specific kind of generalist, lowest price, highest volume of its own lane. It's not just the collector's lane. Two stores down, neither one is built for the person who actually cares about which card they're getting. For that, there's only one place left to go. GameStop. Let's go.
So, I'll ask Pikachu, which one should we get? I probably will get this one right here. I think this is a good choice.
Because of that, GameStop was going always going to be the real test. As we got these from GameStop, immediately different energy. The cards aren't buried in the toy aisle. They're often in front store dedicated sometimes to the staff who can actually talk about the singles, grab slabs, and set values. GameStop has increasingly leaned into trading cards and collectibles as core part of its identity, not as an sided item, especially in its traditional game sales business has shrunk. This is the store where you'll see individual cards priced individually, not bundled, not averaged out. A single valuable card gets its own price tag, its own case, and its own spotlight. That is in Jang in retail form, Jangin, the Korean secret. Instead of treating every card as an interchangeable inventory, GameStop treats specific cards as a specific singular object worth specific attention. GameStop niched down, not into the toys, not into the everyday low prices, into the store for people who are actually care about what they are buying. And that's a narrower, riskier lane than Target or Walmart chose. And it's exactly why shopping experience there felt completely different, even standing in front of the same brand of product. Until finally, standing in the GameStop parking lot with three different shopping experiences in one afternoon, it clicked. I hadn't just compared three stores, I'd watched entire Jang in principle play out in real time. At three different points on the spectrum: Target, broad, generalist, cards as an afterthought; Walmart, but not specifically optimized for volume and price, a defined lane, just not as a collector's lane; GameStop, narrows, benefit specific, built for a person who wants exactly one thing and wants it done right. And that's where we ended up getting these are at GameStop. So none of these are wrong, but the only one of them treats the product the way 600-year-old Korean craftsmen treat their work, as something specific enough to be genuinely valuable, not just genuinely available. The store that niched down the hardest was the store where the product was the most valuable. That's not a coincidence, that's the entire law. And since that day, it's not just the cards on the shelf. Every brand, every channel, every business is making the same choice. Target, Walmart, GameStop already made it without necessarily meaning to go to the brand and blend it in, or go narrow or become one place to seek out. The Jengen, the Jengen didn't try to be a good at everything. They picked one lane and became impossible to replace it. Retailers do this. Creators do this. And you're making the exact same choice right now, whether you notice it or not. And we're gonna do this. We are gonna do this unpacking for you guys. All right, look what we got over here. We got a Esper. You guys know this one? Esper Pokemon. Esper. 60 attack points, buddy attack. Esper. All right. Let's see here. What else do we have? Frogadier. 100 water attack points. Summoning Jujutsu. Aqua Edge. What do they call it? We call it Frogadier. Frogadier. Unpacking the Pokemon that we were looking for all day. Frogadier, 100 points. All right, let's see here. Weedle. Weedle. We found some Pokemon. 250 attack for surprise attack. Surprise! And what do we have here? Quillfish for 90 attack points. Quillfish. Wow. What do we got over here? The Great Hall Net. Not a Pokemon, but an accessory. Choose. Shuffle up to one Pokemon. Trainer card. Okay. Taurus. 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 This one is called Target Together. 130 attack points. And let's see here. What else do we have? Transformation Tomy. This is another trainer card. You must play 2 transformation Tomy cards at once. Alrighty, let's see here. What else we got going on? Goomy. This one's pretty nice. Look at it. Have that golden glow. Goomy, 60 attack points. It absorbs. Goomy. Alrighty. One day we're gonna get old to AZ Tranquility. Switch your activate Pokemon with of your benched Pokemon. AZ Tranquilities. I don't know if you know this one. You guys think these are worth $1 a piece? Whoa, this one's pretty rad. Mega Fluidity. Mega Fluidity. I think this is pretty a prime card. 250 attack points. Gentle Light and Eternity Bloom is one of their attacks. Alright, our last one. Our last one, what do you guys think it is? Is it a Pikachu? Is it a Squirtle? Is it a Charizard? We're gonna see. Oh, snap. A basic energy. A blue basic energy. Nice. And we have one last one. Live card. Live card. That was our unpacking of this pack of Chaos Rising of Pokemon. I had a hard time finding these Pokemon. maybe you guys can join us in the next one. And right here. So next time you're in a store, any store, ask which one is trying to be the Target, the Walmart, or the GameStop. I'm Mr. O with the flow with it. Mr. Omar. Omar audits, auditing Pokemon, auditing Walmart, GameStop, and Target. And we are out here. Comment, subscribe, and like my video. And watch my video every time you guys watch it. I make so much money. So I want to make more money so I can do more of these Pokemon unpacking reveals. And like my video, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you guys in the next one.